IND vs NZ, third ODI, India beat New Zealand by 6 runs in Kanpur. India beat New Zealand by 6 runs in the third and final one-day international in Kanpur at the Green Park Stadium on Sunday to win the three-match series 2-1. The series was level 1-1 with the hosts defeating Kiwis in Pune after New Zealand won the first ODI in Mumbai. After putting 337 on board, India managed to defend the total in a thrilling match that went down to the last over. Opener Rohit Sharma slammed 147 and skipper Virat Kohli made 113 for India. For New Zealand, Colin Munro made 75 while Tom Latham, 65, and skipper Kane Williamson, 64, also struck 50s. Jasprit Bumrah was the pick of the bowlers for India with figures of 3 for 47. India vs New Zealand, third ODI, cricket scorecard. Here is how it happened. 21-35. What a finish, just 8 runs off the last over and India win the series. 4. But is 5 runs off the last 2 balls India win the match by 6 runs. 21-32. Is it a 6? No. It's caught by Daw. Out. Sandner is gone. It was a really high delivery and the umpire check for the no ball. It is okay. 12 needed of last 2 balls. 21-30. 3 runs off the first 3 balls. New Zealand need 12 off 3 balls now. 21-27. Bhuvneshwar finishes with a dot ball and New Zealand need 15 off the last over. 21-23. 6. Sandner hits it. It is a waist-high full toss from Bhuvneshwar and he sends it over long on. NZ 326 after 48.2 overs. 21-19. Out. Bumrah runs Latham out. Big wicket. De Grandhomme missed the shot, and Dhoni noticed Latham racing down the wicket. He sent the ball straight to Bumrah, who smashes the stumps. NZ 312-6 after 47.5 overs. 21-17. Not out. Latham is hit on the pads. Appeal for LBW. The umpire says not out but India review. It remains not out. NZ 312-5 after 47.4 overs. 21-11. Out. Has Bhuvneshwar Kumar redeemed himself? Nicholls is bowled, Bhuvi bowls a Yorker and it goes between batting pad, breaks the leg stump. NZ 306-5 after 46.5 overs. 21-07. 4 and 6. Is it all over? 15 runs off the over. Nicholls is playing a gem of knock here. He cross-bats Bumrah in front of square. Next ball, the attempted scoop flies over the keeper's head for the maximum. 35 runs required from 24 balls now. NZ 303/4 after 46 overs. 20:59. Chahal bowls a brilliant over considering the circumstances. Latham and Nicholls couldn't get their timing right this over. NZ 288/4 after 45 overs. 20:55. 4 and 4, and again. Latham and Nicholls are giving lessons in pressure batting here. Latham punches Panya in front of square on the leg side. No one can stop that. Nicholls again ends the over with a boundary, this time it is slapped past point for a 4. NZ 283/4 after 44 overs. 20:50. 4 and 4, again. New Zealand batsmen are doing it very well. Latham walks across the offside even before Chahal delivers the ball. Hits it past deep mid-wicket. Nicholls sweeps superbly to end the over in NZ's favour. NZ 272/4 after 43 overs. 20:45. 4 and 4. Boundaries off the first and last balls of the over. 12 off the over. Jadhav is short outside off and Nicholls puts it past cover to start the over. He then charges down the wicket and hits one over Jadhav's head to finish it. NZ 264 after 42 overs. 20:40. What a great over by Bumrah, wicket and just 1 run from it. Nicholls is the new man in. 90 needed in 9 overs now. NZ 248 fourths after 41 overs. 20:36. Out. Big wicket for India. Bumrah gets the rewards for some good quality bowling. It was slower ball and it hits the shoulder of Taylor's bat. Jadhav takes the catch at point. NZ 247 fourths after 40.1 overs. 20:34. Chance. Kohli misses a direct hit chance. It was played to short mid-wicket and the batsman took off, but the India captain misses the stumps. 4. Latham uses the slight width to put it past point. Good shot. 91 needed off 60 balls now. NZ 247 thirds after 40 overs. 20:29. Taylor is lucky here, the slower ball makes him play the shot early. The ball flies just past Bumrah's fingertips. Great over this, just 2 runs off it. The required run rate is exactly 9 now. NZ 239 thirds after 39 overs. 20:25. 4. Latham punches it past mid-on and mid-wicket to end the over. Bhuvi is not having a good day. NZ 237 thirds after 38 overs. 2019. Pace from both ends. Bumrah bowls. Another good over from him, 50-17-1. 112 needed off 78 balls. NZ 226 thirds after 37 overs. 2012. Bhuvneshwar Kumar returns. 7 runs off his 6th over. He has gone for 58 runs so far. NZ 221 thirds after 36 overs. 2008. 4. Patel sends it sliding down the leg and Taylor sends it fine to the boundary. The required run rate is just over 8.2. NZ 214 thirds after 35 overs. 2005. 4 and 4. Boundaries are flowing again. 200 is up. New Zealand need 133 off 96 balls now. Pandya bowls a short one outside off and Latham cuts it to the fence. Taylor plays a half-sweep half-scoop for 4 at fine leg. NZ 205 thirds after 34 overs. 2002. 4. Wait, what? Latham reverse sweeps the ball off the back of the bat past Dhoni, beats man in the deep 2. NZ 194 thirds after 33 overs. 1957. 4. Tom Latham sends it down the ground. Latham and Taylor are the crease. These two did it for NZ in the first match. Can they do it again? NZ 185 thirds after 32 overs. 1953. Akshar Patel replaces Chahal. This is the second time in the inning Virat has replaced a bowler just after picking a wicket. NZ 177 thirds after 31 overs. 1949. Virat Kohli uses the fall of the wicket to bring Hardik Pandya back into the attack. He gives away just 6 runs but bowls 2 wides. New Zealand need 163 runs off 120 balls with 7 wickets in hand. NZ 175 thirds after 30 overs. 1942. Out. Chahal strikes again. Williamson has to go for a 64, off 84 balls. The batsman goes for a big sweep and top edges. Dhoni collects the ball. NZ 168 thirds after 28.4 overs. 1936. 4. Taylor plays a beautiful cut shot to ruin an otherwise good over. NZ 163 halves after 27 overs. 1931. Akshar Patel is back in the attack. Bowls a good one. Just 4 runs off the last 2 overs. India should get some overs quickly here. NZ 156 halves after 26 overs. 1925. Out. Chahal gets the breakthrough. Munro has to go back after a 62-ball 75. NZ 153 halves after 24.2 overs. 1918. 50. Williamson brings his 50 in style. The ball is only slightly short and he angles the bat to ensure extra cover is beaten to his left. Good looking one. NZ 141 after 22 overs. 1915. 4. Williamson clears his front leg and hits it over mid-wicket. 1 bounce. Chahal won't mind that much as there was a lot of risk involved in that shot. NZ 131 1 after 21 overs. 1912. 4 singles and 1 double from the over. After 20 overs, NZ are 126 for 1. Ken Williamson, 44, and Monroe, 65, do a Latham Taylor like the first ODI? 1908. Chahal is bowling very good today. There is little appeal for stumping on the last ball, but the batsman is back safe. NZ 121 after 19 overs. 1905. Good comeback by Jadhav. He is keeping it straight and not giving away much room. With his sling arm it creates a great angle for him. NZ 115 1 after 18 overs. 1902. Another good over by Chahal. Just 3 off it. NZ 113 1 after 17 overs. 1859. 4 and 4. Jadhav gets punished this over. Williamson punches 1 past cover, Monroe then slaps 1 past points left for another boundary. NZ 110 1 after 16 overs. 1856. 15 overs gone and the 100 is up for the visitors. Chahal into the attack and bowls a very good over. 1853. 50. Colin Monroe completes his half-century in just 38 balls. He has put New Zealand in the driving seat today. NZ 98 1 after 14 overs. 1848. 4 and 4. Good shot from Williamson, waits for the ball to come towards him and hits it through point. Monroe then plays a good-looking straight drive. Monroe charges down and hits it past mid-off. NZ 92 1 after 13 overs. 1844. Jadhav into the attack. Very good over from the part-timer. He gives away just 2 runs. NZ 82 1 after 12 overs. 1839. Spin is in, Axar Patel. 4. Monroe uses the switch hit this time. It was on the middle stump and Monroe was quick to change his position. NZ 81 after 11 overs. 1834. Bumrah is back and gives away just 4 runs. NZ 74 1 after 10 overs. 1830. 6. Bhuvaneshwar continues and is hit for a big one. Monroe slaps it over mid-wicket, just like in the first over. NZ 71 after 9 overs. 1826. Very interesting stuff from Virat here. He continues with Bhuvaneshwar but replaces Bumrah after his wicket taking over with Hardik Pandya. Pandya is hit for 2 boundaries in his first over. NZ 62 1 after 8 overs. 1822. 4. Williamson goes after Bhuvaneshwar. Is that the plan here? Anyways, it was short and wide outside off and begging to be hit. Bhuvi does well to give away just 5 from the over. NZ 51 1 after 7 overs. 1813. Out. Guptill is gone, very good catch by Karthik. Bumrah bowls it on a length around off, Guptill makes room and looks to go over mid-off. Ends up getting it high on the bat and hence the ball has height and not the distance. Karthik backtracks, keeps his eyes on the ball and pouches it safely. 50 ODI wickets for Jasprit Bumrah, the second fastest Indian to get there after Ajit Agarkar. NZ 44 1 after 5.1 overs. 1812. A long over from Bhuvaneshwar this. He bowls 3 wides and finishes the over with a short ball that is dispatched for 4. Not a good day in office for Bhuvi so far. NZ 44 0 after 5 overs. 1805. Good over from Bumrah, doesn't allow much room to Guptill. NZ 33 0 after 4 overs. 1800 hours. 4. New Zealand are off to a very quick start here. Kumar, who troubled the Kiwis in the last match, is being targeted. This time Guptill punches one through point. NZ 32-0 after 3 overs. 17:55. 4. Monroe also hammers Bumrah for a boundary. He is flat batting everything and anything he can. NZ 24-0 after 2 overs. 17:50. 6, 4, 4, 4. We have seen some big overs in this match so far, but this is the biggest. Monroe tears apart Bhuvaneshwar Kumar right from the very first over. What a start to the chase. NZ 19-0 after 1 over. Here we go back after the break. 17:07. Out. Jadhav, 18, is out on the last ball of the innings. No boundaries from the last over. India finish with 337 for 6. 17:02. Out. Dhoni is not going to remain not out today. He is outfoxed by a Milne slower and departs for 25 off 17 balls. IND 331-5 after 49.1 overs. 1700 hours. 6. Jadhav connects well as the ball flies over the square leg boundary. 330 is up, the original expected score. IND 331 fourths after 49 overs. 16:56. 4 and 4. Dhoni and new man Kedar Jadhav pick one boundary each from the over. 12 balls to go. IND 319 fourths after 48 overs. 16:50. Out. Virat falls for 113. It was slower one from Southee. Kohli tried to clear the boundary but was taken at long off. IND 302 fourths after 46.4 overs. 16:46. Excellent running between the wickets makes it a great over even without a boundary. IND 295 thirds after 46 overs. 16:42. 4. Dhoni rocks back to pull it behind square leg. Spots the short length early. IND 285 thirds after 45 overs. Out. Hardik Pandya is gone. The experiment to send him at number 4 doesn't work today. Good bowling from Santner, firing the ball in at middle. Pandya mistimes the shot and Southee takes a good catch. IND 273 thirds after 43.2 overs. 16:31. 100. Virat Kohli gets to his second 100 in the series. Century number 32. Nothing more to say. IND 273 halves after 43.1 overs. 16:23. Out. A Rahit 200 is not happening today. He departs for 147 off 138 balls. He was taken at long off. Santner gets a wicket. IND 259 halves after 41.2 overs. 16:21. 5 runs off the 41st over. Another Rahit 200 on cards? IND 257 1 after 41 overs. 16:18. 4. Another one over the infield. A length ball outside off, Rahit just lofts it over cover for a boundary. IND 252 1 after 40 overs. 16:12. The partnership is past 200 now. Kohli Rahit are the first ever pair to have 4 200-plus partnerships in ODIs. IND 243 1 after 39 overs. 16:09. 6. Kohli smashes it over the long off boundary. He is in the 90s now. IND 236 1 after 38 overs. 16:05. 4, 4, 4. India are flying now. 14 runs off this over. Virat pummels the Grand Hami over mid-off to start. Rahit then lifts a pitched-up ball from outside off over the infield. Virat then play a very late cut to beat short third man. He gets to 9,000 ODI runs, the fastest to the mark. IND 227 1 after 37 overs. 1600 hours. 4, 4, 4, 4. 17 runs off the over. Rohit Sharma is now in another mode. However, it is Virat who gets the first one, nicking one past the keeper. Rohit then dispatches a full toss over mid-off, races down the pitch to smack another ball over cover and pulls the short ball to long leg to finish the over. IND 213-1 after 36 overs. 15:55. Drinks break. India are 196-1 after 35 overs. 350 is on the cards here, especially the way Rohit Sharma is batting. 15:45. 100. Rohit Sharma gets to another ODI century, his 15th. He has scored 5 of these centuries this year. It is a great time to be a Rohit Sharma fan. IND 183-1 after 32.3 overs. 15:38. 4. Kohli drives this to cover. It was overpitched and the India captain timed it to perfection. Kohli needs to score 83 runs today to get to 9,000 ODI runs. He is already at 56. Southee returns. IND 172-1 after 31 overs. 15:35. 50. Now, Virat gets to his half-century. A calm and composed innings from the skipper with some very good-looking shots. Meanwhile, Rohit collects another 4 to move to 97. IND 165-1 after 30 overs. 15:32. 5 singles and 1 wide, 6 runs off the Monroe over. IND 159-1 after 29 overs. 15:30. 6. Sandner returns and is dispatched over the boundary. Also brings up the 150 for India. The ball was on middle and leg. Rohit got out his front foot and gave it the full swing of the bat. Rohit is on 89 now and it was his 150th ODI maximum. IND 153-1 after 28 overs. 15:27. Kohli and Monroe introduced into the attack, wickets on Kane Williamson's mind for sure. He bowls a decent first over with just 4 off it. IND 144-1 after 27 overs. 15:24. 4. Milne begins the over with a ball that is wide outside off. Rohit punches it off the back foot past a diving Guptill. IND 141 after 26 overs. 15:20. 5 off the bowled over. After 25 overs, India are 134 for 1. 330 plus on the cards, surely. 15:15. The partnership is worth 100 now. This is the 12th century stand between these two. With two of the most destructive batsmen in the world at the crease, New Zealand need a breakthrough quickly. IND 129-1 after 24 overs. 15:04. 22 overs gone. India are 119 for 1. Other than Sandner, no bowler has even come close to troubling these two. Rohit is now in his 70s and Virat is quite happy to play second fiddle for the time being. 14:59. Almost in the air, but it flies past Sandner's outstretched left hand. Rohit's drive was not in total control and the ball hit the bat slightly higher than he would have liked. IND 109-1 after 20 overs. 14:55. 100. 100 is up for India in the 19th over. Sharma shows not effects of the break as he collects 2 boundaries off Grand Hami. IND 104-1 after 19 overs. 14:46. It's time for drinks. Meanwhile, take a look. 14:45. 50. Rohit gets to another road of 50, off only 52 balls. He slaps a short and wide delivery to the left of point, but Guptill stops it just for 1. IND 91-1 after 17 overs. 14:40. 15 overs gone, India are 81 for the loss of Shikhar Dhawan. Rohit Sharma, 45, is looking very good while Kohli, 20, is also scoring easily. India look all set for a good score. 14:36. 4 and 4. Spin is in with Mitchell Sandner. Rohit, who looks in sublime touch today, take 2 boundaries to welcome him. First, Sandner bowls one wide and Rohit sweeps it to the left of the short fine leg. The second one is short outside off and Sharma guides it past backward point. IND 77-1 after 14 overs. 14:31. 4. De Grandhomme bowls it on a back of a length around off and middle. Sharma hits it towards fine leg. The ball beats the dive of Bruce, the sub-fielder who ran to his right, and races away to the fence. IND 68-1 after 13 overs. 14:27. Just 2 runs off the Milne over. This is the first time today NZ have bowled 2 straight overs without a boundary being scored. IND 59-1 after 12 overs. 14:24. De Grandhomme into the attack and bowls a good over. Sharma survives a little scare as nearly knocks the ball onto his stumps. He blocks but the ball almost rolls back towards his wicket. IND 57-1 after 11 overs. 14:21. 6. Here's a big one. The ball was just a little short, but Rohit pulls it off the front foot and sends it over mid-wicket. What a shot. Sharma is looking in good touch here, he is due a big score. Adam Milne has been brought on. IND 53-1 after 10 overs. 14:17. 4. Even after Dhawan's departure the boundaries have not dried up. This time Kohli sends it through the covers. He moves across outside off and plays it with a straight bat. Bye-bye birdie. IND 45-1 after 9 overs. 14:12. 4. Easy for Rohit, it is a half volley on leg stump and he puts it through the gap to the left of mid-on. Looks so good. IND 39-1 after 8 overs. 14:07. 4. Virat Kohli is the new man and he gets off the mark with a good shot. It was not a bad ball but Kohli sends it mid-wicket boundary in a blink. IND 33-1 after 7 overs. 14:01. Out. Dhawan is gone, caught at mid-off. He is gone for 14. The clever field change from Williamson brings about Dhawan's downfall. Southee lands it on a length around middle and off, looks to hit it over mid-off but ends up shipping it straight to Williamson there. He could have flicked it away but the close infielder made him go for the rash shot. IND 29-1 after 6.1 overs. 1400 hours. 4. Dhawan picks the gap through extra cover. He dances down the pitch, frees the arms and looks good while doing it. A good-looking shot. IND 29-0 after 6 overs. 13:56. 4. The boundaries are coming easily every over. This time it is short and wide on the offside and Sharma uppercuts it to the third-man boundary. IND 22-0 after 5 overs. 13:52. Again a very good over is ruined by a 4. Bolt is bowling a wide line here, but bowls it too short on the last one and thumps it through cover. IND 17-0 after 4 overs. 13:47. A very good over from Southee. He is bowling from wide of the crease, angling the length ball in. IND 12-0 after 3 overs. 13:43. 4. Dhawan plays a brilliantly timed shot. It was on a length just outside off. Dhawan watches the ball closely till the end and cuts it past backward point. A good over other than that. The left-arm pacer Trent bowled from the other end. IND 11-0 after 2 overs. 13:38. 4. Short and wide. Rohit opens his arms and lashes it over point. Tim Southee to start for the Kiwis here. IND 7-0 after 1 over. 13:30. Here we go. Indian opener Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma are ready for the action to begin. 13:25. Both teams are out in the middle for the national anthems. 13:05. No change for India, they play the same team th. 1300 hours. Kane Williamson wins the toss, New Zealand to bowl first. 12:55. Pitch report. Sunil Gavaskar reckons it is a very good pitch to bat on. 12:50. Team India have been having fun and training hard before the match.